Good morning and welcome to the Angry Poolman channel, where we learn how to treat our pool and our pool man. So we're here at the Demoralizer here, and actually they just got back from a trip, wow, to the Czech Republic. So cool, epic trip. But they are back now and they will be ready to use this pool. Fortunately, it is ready to go for them. Now this test strip, it's a little old, but this indicates to me like a 2, right? A pH that I'm going to leave here for the week. Alkalinity and cyanuric are good. I still have room to add a tab, so I've added that to the floater. And you know, like at the swim up bar, I have 2 floaters in there, so I probably should consider adding another floater to keep up the chlorine shortfall. I just saw all the little boys, and they're not pee-pee kids. They know they're part of the Angry Poolman University that knows that when you pee-pee in the pool, you're just hurting your pool. So anyway, I'm gonna brush up. I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid just to raise it up to about a 3, because I come out and see the boys and they're already all in their board shorts and ready to go hop in this pool. So I'm gonna come it up for them, clean it up, and then we can move on. Okay, now I feel good about this. It's amazing what a couple of weeks of absence will do for a problem pool. And if you know, the Demoralizer is called the Demoralizer for a reason. So but yeah, we've brushed up and things are looking really good. The spillway is still looking really good. Now if you remember, we need to replace the filter cartridges. This is a brand new pool, but our solar array, the back pressure caused these filter canisters to explode, and so all the bands that hold them together are all broken, and they're obviously all still inside the filter canister, and they're able to filter some water, and have been doing so for 3 months. But now it's time to throw those away and replace, and we'll do that next week. We can move on. Okay, we are here at Sector 9, and I just want to address the tiny little, not very important topic in the room. I went to the hospital yesterday. I laid on a table. They cut something off of me, and I'm okay. But you never want to have an infection with an open wound. Hello. Okay, so Sector 9 is looking really good. And however, I did notice the last time I was here that our salt cell is really getting a lot of buildup in it. Jandy system here. So this is what's called a true clear, and yeah, so there's still some calcium buildup on those fins there, and I don't really particularly like that. It's a lot. I did a little rudimentary one where I took a squirt bottle and I squirted acid at it, and it actually did get some of the calcification off, but I need to do more. Obviously, I just did a real quick and dirty job. But yeah, so the pool here is low. The water is low, and we need to add. Yeah, see, it's not low per se. Like, maybe some of your homeowners be like, oh, that doesn't look low. Well, look at the tile line, okay? Now, and once again, here we have this corner that has algae in it. I am freaking bewildered. I do not know what's going on. Even told the homeowner about that last week, and that's the real puzzling part, is there's no algae anywhere else. I'm not too far out from a filter clean. I know the filter's doing fine, but here's one thing. This is, and could be, a dead spot. Now here, this is, and I don't know, but this is a return right here, so you'd think like, oh yeah, there's plenty of mixing and stuff going on. Not necessarily. It's just pointing straight out, and so it's just like in the back of a jet. If you're behind the jet, there's like a plane, right? There's a jet of power coming out at the back of the engine, and then on the sides there's what's called a wash, and so that's kind of like, might be right there in the jet wash, and that's why it's not, I don't know, not filtering enough. It's definitely should have enough chlorine. Let's take our chems. Okay, so here are our chemicals, and we have a decent amount of chlorine, although it be a little bit low. It's like a 1.5, and then high pH alkalinity and cyanuric are good. Now, we only recently added a tab floater, and we'll probably take it out during the winter, but yeah, regardless, there's plenty of chlorine in this pool to preclude the growth of algae on these clean filters. So it's like, I don't really know, but that's why I come every week and I do everything every week. Okay, I feel good about this. Sometimes I have really poor memory, if you haven't noticed. I get the builder of these wonderful pools, Terra Firma, confused with another company called Terra Verde. Don't do the same thing. Call Terra Firma, not Terra Verde. Terra Verde, I think, is like more commercial. They do like parks and public spaces and things like that. So yeah, here's our return that I was referring to, and it's still kicking some air. Anyway, I did add a tab, but we're pretty low on water. In fact, I'm looking at the skimmer, and look at it. It's bubbling. Why? Because the weir gate doesn't have enough water, and it's holding back the flow. So eventually it's going to start sucking air. And to boot, then we have our cleaner hose in front of the skimmer. So yeah, that's like a recipe for not good. Anyway, I treat everything like an emergency, so nothing ever becomes an emergency. I feel good about this. The homeowner's going to get a please add half hour of water text, and we can move on. Okay, this pool is cleaned up and chemmed up, and we're ready to go. I feel really good about this. Check the MX6 climbing the wall. Well, about to climb the wall. I've kind of turned him down. He can climb the wall, and once again, like Geronimo's pool yesterday, this is a really sheer wall. It's straight up and down. There's no curvature like there would be like in a kidney bean, or like at the Chonkla or something. So the fact that any cleaner, MX6 or otherwise, climbs the walls is remarkable. So anyway, let's go next door to the stock tank and move on. Okay, we're here at the stock tank, last pool of the day. Here, trying to get out before the heat, so I don't get I hope I don't get sunstroke anymore. The pool is on, and it's circulating, but of course I just took the cover off, and I made the pool at least twice as dirty. So that's fine. What we're going to do is we're leaving this cover off, and then if I can get to it sometime this week, I'm going to go to Home Depot and I'm going to buy 2 4x8 sheets of actually probably 3 or 4 to piecemeal together a foam cover that will be covered by this original cover. But until then, I'm taking the cover off, leaving it for the homeowner, and then I'm going to go about my business like I would normally. So let me get to work. I have the Tulsa 90, and we have a ton of bugs in this pool. Okay, yeah, I feel damn good about this, actually. I'm providing a wonderful service for this family and this thing, this stock tank. Okay, it's got a Walmart, filter, and they use it like a regular pool. Okay, it's not set up to do that. It's not set up to filter the water that much. And when you're jumping from the decomposed granite into the pool or whatever, I mean, it's a freaking nightmare. So yeah, this is how much dirt. That's just dirt. This is my fine bag for the Tulsa 90, and it actually does a pretty good job. But this is how much I'm getting every week. Okay, this filter is not built to do this, and they leave me out the filter here, or the cartridge, right? Okay, so I've cleaned it and then left it out for them. That's a dirty cartridge, so the one that's in there is actually cleaner. Yeah, I've cleaned the cartridge, but these little tiny, look at the size of the cartridge. This is like a football. Okay, it's not going to do much to do your pool, and especially week to week. So anyway, like I said, I feel good about this, and we're going to move on. Okay, well, that's it for me, guys. Yeah, getting old is not fun. So went and had a little surgery. No big deal. Thank you for all the comments and concern. It really means a lot to me. But yeah, I'm gonna get home and take it easy for the day, rest up, and try to make sure I don't get anything dirty or infected. I know it's gross, sorry. But anyway, guys, if you got anything out of this, give me a like, Subscribe if you haven't done so, and comment if you got something to say. I'm the original swimming pool fiduciary working for you guys out here in the field. I'm the Angry Pool Man. Oh, that hurt. You guys, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you on the next video.